Yeah. I went back to the food pantry for the first time today since I hurt my knee, and that was awesome. I loved that.
It's always humbling to see people, less fortunate people, and to be able to help. We're live. I think we're live already.
Oh, okay. We're a little early. Oh, bye,
I
Mama.
was setting it up. I didn't realize
Yeah, the Clemson Community Center that Mama and I volunteer at is just a wonderful little place. I love the people there. They're some of the kindest, nicest people I have ever met. And it is very humbling because there was a point in my mom's life where if it wasn't for places like this, she wouldn't have had like a Christmas dinner or a Thanksgiving dinner. And it is very humbling that like my parents have worked very hard to pull us from the situations that we were born in, like the Coke can of a trailer I grew up in Stockbridge, Georgia. And it's very humbling and reminding of how blessed I am, but also how much I can bless people because I have made up boxes of foods that went to like a 6-year-old's birthday party. And because their parents
What up?
came
What
on
up?
the
What
day
up?
that we had a really good day, their kid is going to have a great birthday. And it feels really good to have stuff like that and just have a sense of community, which has been something that's been very hard for me to have moving around so much.
yeah, I always keep that in mind when it comes to helping people of how fortunate I am. A lot of people forget about that. I remember when I was a young airman looking at slices of lunch meat and friends came over and had to, buy me something to eat or take me out to eat or whatever. I always remember those times.
Mhm. How are you doing, Emred? It's been a while since I talked to you, my friend.
Like
He's
he understood.
lighting he's lighting up, but I can't hear him.
Well,
Oh my
now,
God.
Mike.
Yes, I can hear you. My spine just popped between my shoulder blades. Ah,
I'm good. How
Some of
about
the
you?
hip hop.
as I was just explaining to Ali, I have been very busy, so I'm tired all the time.
Hey, that's a good thing, then.
That is, that's when you
Yes,
make
I am.
changes.
I'm hoping that next week I will be able to announce the launch of the website. That's what
Man,
I'm aiming for. I've got 6 wands made up. I have to bind the handles with some leather. Still have to figure that out. But I've got to make at least 4 more because of the stuff that I have put up in my catalog.
nice.
But yeah,
I
just
can't
been
wait for
working
that.
on. Yeah, I'm super excited because then it'll come out before my birthday,
When's your birthday?
May 12th.
Hey, that's what's up.
Getting close.
Yes, I'm gonna be
It's a big
24 this
move for
year.
you.
I
A
remember
lot
those.
going on. A lot going on.
Oh yeah. Like Brandon's coming home this week. Like home. He's been released from the
Nice.
military and he's going to be in National Guard reserves when he comes home, but like next week Brandon's going to be home with his forest. But that's like super exciting. So I am sorry I
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
been here. I've just had a lot of things going on. April was a crazy month and I only feel like May is going to be crazier. But I'm here
Well,
for it
man,
if it means my happiness.
take care of home first.
We
We'll
got
be
a
there.
good keeper coming on now.
Oh, who is
Uh-oh.
the queen coming on?
Crypt keeper.
Ah, Miss
Yeah,
Danny.
yeah, I call it a sexy crypt keeper.
I actually had my hair done this time.
Hmm. Got an adorable t-shirt.
No, my teddy bear. Thank you. How are you?
I am doing good. I have a lot of things going on.
Do you?
Yes, I am hoping that next week I will announce Soulshine's website.
Okay,
So,
good. Hold on, my thing is.
We'll go ahead and officially get started. We actually got live early.
hey, it's 8, so that was just the pre-live live.
I know. Hold on just a second.
Oh my god.
So it's Wednesday, people. Welcome to another episode of Lifestyle After 5, our normal Wednesday live stream. She was somewhere doing, probably sleeping, as he is out touring the world, and he's in Germany somewhere. So who knows? He's probably eating a knock. Well, no, he don't eat meat, so he's not eating a Knoxworth. So who knows what he's doing or whatever. So as always, I got Vanna, MD Red, and the lovely Crypt Keeper with us.
What's up, people? What's up?
We call
Hello.
him Danielle. What's going on? I told you. That's your name. You need to get your logo.
I'm sad right now.
You
Uh-oh.
what?
We
Yes,
saying
sir.
you
Said she
sad?
said.
You
Yeah,
know,
she said that, yeah. Go ahead. I'll let you tell. This is a sad Wednesday, so yeah, go ahead.
he passed away today.
The guy that was sick, whatever.
Yeah, I was like, nice. Yeah, so
Oh
so if
man.
you all
Condolences.
followed our previous episode, we talked about the guy that she was in a relationship with that after 4 months of dating, he disclosed to her that he had stage 4 cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, man.
So he
Sorry to hear that,
finally
man.
died. He died today, and so it's kind
42
of
years old.
That's entirely too young. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, love.
so.
Yeah. Go
As she
ahead.
was telling me this, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I feel your pain. So as she was telling me this, I get a phone call in the middle of texting her, and it's my godmother has passed. So I'm like, this is
Oh
like,
man.
I'm glad to see y'all on here. So this is
Okay,
a
these
grim
things always
Wednesday.
happen in threes. All things good and bad happen in
In
threes.
3. Yeah.
So
Damn.
I don't know. My dad was in an accident last Friday. His truck rolled over on his job site,
Oh
and
my
like
god.
he still is
Oh,
going back to work. And so like every day I'm afraid, like, because he's a very stubborn man. I doubt he was
Yeah.
truthful with the EMTs. And
Yeah.
like Saturday, the day after his accident, he blacked out and fell in like the 4 feet from the bed to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
sorry.
want to see.
So he's still kicking downstairs, but I every day is fearful. But that's just a general fear I have for him, because when you're an ambitious person like that, this is
Mm-hmm.
why a lot of people, when they after they retire, will pass on, because they lose
Yeah.
that drive and feeling. My dad has always been a trucker since he was 18 years old, and he had his own company, but he didn't take care of it well, and that was a huge blow to his ego. And I have just seen a decline in him, in his spirit since then. And I just am fearful. But it
Positive
thank
vibes. Positive vibes.
Yeah. Positive vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
I'm not really afraid of losing people, because I know they're not really going to be gone. I I know that, at least in my practice and my beliefs, that
Mhm.
spirit teams are built from the people that have loved us. It doesn't matter what their connection was. It could be my mother's high school boyfriend that has watched over her. He watches over me. It could be my brother that I never met. It could be literally a goat from a past life. And those are all people on my spirit team. So, Danny, he is most likely as well on yours, watching over you
Yeah.
now, love, because if he was at that point in his life and he still felt a connection to you, that was something very special.
Yeah.
And I can't even imagine what you're feeling right now, love.
Thank you.
I have been blessed enough to be spared from death largely in my life. Like 2021 was the first time I went to a funeral, and it was my aunt's.
Yeah. All right. Good vibes.
Good vibes.
On to the good stuff.
Today is May
I'm going to hit
1st.
this vape.
Uh-oh.
I might get a drink.
Oh, you know what? This is messed up because I've been a few days sober now, and I have not been drinking. And I said, no, you know what? I'm gonna go out the whole week without a drink or anything. But today I had to have one. I was.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a bad
I
day,
was
or was
working.
it just good vibes?
It's
It was a
just
bad day, and then the godmother, and then it's kind of like at work. The work was a little demanding today, so I'm like, I'm getting a
I'm
drink. His wins is there.
Condolences, Ali. I'm sorry about that.
Gotta release that stress, man.
Yeah. That's like the biggest thing, and like because like pushing to get Soulshine working and functional has been a dream, and it felt like a dream for so long that now that action is going, the biggest
Mm.
thing for me right now is to actually take time to rest, because that is a huge problem for me. It's like when I am going and I'm working, I am not stopping, and that's like why my knee gave out on me. It's because like my body and spirit was just like, slow the fuck down.
Yeah, you
So
hear people,
it's so
celebrities
important to take care of yourself.
talk
And
about not sleeping and sleep is optional. It is not optional. It is
no,
damn
it's
sure
not optional.
mandatory.
Yeah,
You
it's
cannot
mandatory,
survive off of Red Bulls and a prayer.
it's hard to get sleep when you're trying to start a business. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, it's gonna be
But
it's
that's
gonna be hell on you.
temporary. That's the thing. The lack of sleep should be a temporary thing.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
definitely temporary,
Yeah,
not the rest of your life. Yeah,
no,
you got to
and
grind for a little bit till you get it till you get it running like a well-oiled machine. Then you got to take a time for yourself.
yeah, and like I make sure that I take my days off during the week, and maybe I'll do a little bit of work if it's been like a lax week and not a lot's been done. But
Yeah,
there's a point in the night that mama is just like, walk away. You're not going to do any more work
you
that's going to be any good.
well, at least you got
never
somebody over there
say
watching
you
Oh,
you.
you never try
mama
to
is
do
the best.
yesterday's work today.
mm,
Do what you can do.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. The the phrase "your best will be different day to day" is something I have to remind myself of constantly, because like even in the formation of the very crystals that I work with, it's not constant heat, pressure, pressure, pressure. There is the time of release. So things can settle, resolidify, and get to a more homeostatic state before the pressure comes on again. And similarly, the pressure that makes an emerald would destroy a ruby. So you can't really compare two people's journeys of, oh, that person stayed up, pulled 7 all-nighters, and got their business plan and website up in a week, and it looks really good. That person is also very exhausted, going to crash out, and possibly end up in the hospital because they're not taking care of themselves. The biggest thing on your own journey, whether it's in business, in life, in art, is that you cannot compare yourself to anyone but the person you were yesterday. Because that is the only person in that you have in art is that you cannot compare.
Here it goes again.
But the loop,
Yeah,
What you messing with?
you shouldn't hear a loop right now.
we don't, but we don't hear Vanna either.
Y'all didn't hear me that whole fucking time.
No, no, we heard you.
Okay.
I just thought you stopped. I thought you cut out. I didn't know you stopped talking.
No, well, I
Stop
heard
talking.
myself, and I'm like, hang on, where's that coming from?
Okay.
That's Ali messing with stuff he shouldn't be messing with.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. No, this is human error.
Anyway, let me read these holidays for today. Today is Agricultural and Labor Day. For who? Our Labor Day is into September. It is Law Day. It is Learn to Ride a Bike Day, which also means Bust Your Ass Day. That comes with it. It is also May Day.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Wait.
May Day is not good. I don't know where it comes.
What is
Actually, we're
Mayday?
gonna go to Vanna. I know you have done the research. Where did Mayday come from? Why the hell does Mayday mean you're about to fuck up? Whenever you hear Mayday, 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 that's
It's
not good.
warning. Yeah, it's warning. That's the
If you're
They
on
warning.
a
consult
boat,
the archive.
you're about to run into probably a bridge. If you're in a plane,
You finna die, shit.
shit on the
But
side.
from the city I'm from, we used to have May Day, and it was a bunch
That's
of
what I was thinking. Like, it's a black holiday too. Like in the
yeah,
hood, they had like a parade, a party, a block party, or some shit, right?
yeah.
I ain't never been to a black Mayday.
Nah, they have it in
Mayday
Florida. They
refers
definitely had it in Florida.
to
Are you
the
from Florida?
1st of May in the
I'm
Indian.
not from Florida, but I lived in the Panhandle for 10 years.
Where'd you live at?
Destin.
That's where I'm from.
Stop playing.
I grew up in
Family reunion.
Florida. I went
Get
to
the fuck
Chalkett.
out of here.
May Day was off of Lovejoy and Carson.
Yeah. Fort
How
Walton.
close was
Exactly.
that to Pensacola?
45
Oh,
minutes across the street from Beulah Baptist Church, where I used to go.
Bro, wait. You got family in Fort Walton?
I grew up there. I graduated from Chalkett High School.
Oh my God. My son
Yeah, all
graduated
my
from
life. I went
Fort
to
Walton
Prime
Beach.
Middle School. I grew up in Green Acres. Yeah, that's where I'm from. So
Holy
that's what
shit.
I know about May Day is
Yeah.
Lovejoy, Carson, and Kiwi. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
May Day was just, it needed people that were
That's funny.
traveling in the air, whatever country they were from, needed an international recognizable word of distress because SOS could be skewed in language and dialect and just script. So May Day came from the need to have an international use for the word.
I get that, but why May Day?
It's because it's in May.
But I'm just saying, you can have an emergency at any time of the month. I'm just saying. Explain a little bit to me about this May Day in Florida.
It's like a block party, bro. Like a block party in the hood, for real.
They
That's really what it
literally
is.
in the hood. And people just, they got bounce houses.
Yeah, it's like a whole community get together.
So it's
Underneath
the
Party.
the
first of
bridge.
May. It's the first of May every year.
Well, that weekend of the first
I don't
weekend.
think it's the first of May, but it's in May.
So
I'm gonna
I
look
love
it up.
it so much because y'all are unknowingly having a heathen celebration. The
Yeah.
1st of May is the 1st of Beltane, which is the pagan holiday to welcome in the season of May and spring, because May is the beginning of the goddess's time to come in and bring life up front. It's one of the reasons why I feel I am so closely tied into earth signs, being sun, moon, rising, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and having Taurus in like 4 planetary bodies. I am so an earthen and born in May, the month of the Mother Earth. The 1st of May is the Celtic holiday of Beltane. And it's just a celebration of family and connection. So you guys are having a heathen celebration.
So I looked it up. It is the Fort Walton Beach and Crestview May Day festivals create the African American history and culture of Fort Walton Beach and Crestview. So it must be something only city related. At Chester Pruitt Park. Look, I don't know how much y'all can see, but that's how. I'm on my iPad. That's what they do. They just hang out, cook,
Yeah, bro.
barbecue.
It's like
That
a
is
block
funny.
party.
That is
Crazy.
Well,
funny. That's the
like I
only way I know
said,
about
they
May
talk
Day.
about them customs that they brought in, like Val was saying, from tradition and hid it as a block party. Oh, it's just a May Day block party, but they really celebrating something else.
It doesn't really matter as long as the people are enjoying themselves and enjoying the company. It doesn't matter the source of it. It could be the fucking Wicker Man.
Yeah.
I would love to go to a Wicker Man
Nah, it's
concert.
normally it's cool because they get together. It ain't really like no violent type shit. Like they really get out there and kick it with each other.
Oh no, I get it. I get that. We need more holidays, more times. That's what we
Yeah.
need. We need like a day to just a whole weekend, a block party. You just kick it, have
Yeah,
fun,
I don't
bro.
know, but this
get
generation is
back
too
in
different.
trouble.
This
Well, we
generation is
got
different.
Without some
searching.
bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
this generation isn't. You
Nah,
can't
they
get
gonna shoot that shit
together.
up.
I hate it. But they are. My coworker was carjacked on Sunday in
Damn.
downtown Silver Spring. Downtown Silver Spring. She was at a light, and 4 guys ran up on her car. 14 years old.
Wow.
And 2 of them got in the car. 2 of them ran. They caught 2, and then they found her car because she has a air tag in it. But they carjacked her. 14. Like, what
That's
were we doing?
crazy.
Baltimore.
Silver Spring.
No, I know it happened there, but it was the kids from Baltimore.
Probably from DC. They pushed him out.
Either DC or Baltimore, yeah. Baltimore don't stop. You keep it rolling, keep it moving.
That's tough, man.
Stop if
I
you
wasn't thinking
want
about
to.
jacking on car at 14 for
And
real.
get lost in downtown Baltimore if you want to.
Nah, I'm good.
Ain't nobody come and save you. They come. I mean, Danielle will come get your body
That's
at
fucked
some
up.
point.
You always got a more never fails.
No, honey,
Never
I
fails.
get it all the time. If it's a witch joke or a gay joke, I get it.
I do not make gay jokes.
Me either.
I took any gay joke out of my vocabulary. They are not acceptable. I don't know. What is it? Maybe after 2010 for sure, you cannot say gay jokes.
Hell no. I'm getting canceled.
They are no longer.
They
No,
organized.
Yeah, organized strong. Matter of fact, I don't even
And
like
we
saying
have
the word
Wolverine
gay.
now. We have Wolverine. If you guys didn't see, well, Hugh Jackman was recently divorced and his boyfriend moved into his house.
Hey
We
man,
have
stop playing.
Wolverine now.
And what is this with that LeBron James? I hope that is AI. That picture of him in that maid outfit.
Yeah, that's not
Hey,
real.
don't yuck his yum.
That ain't real.
Yeah. Maybe it's not real.
Nah,
Until
that
he
one ain't
come
real.
out and make a statement on it, I'm gonna say it's AI.
Yeah, that's definitely AI, bro.
Yeah, it's AI. I mean,
It's taking over.
I'm out to, man, Day, y'all
AI
gotta
is
talk, man. I might know
terrifying.
some people that you know him for a while.
Oh, what year were you there?
I just got back here in 2022.
Oh, see, I left there in 2002 after high school.
I
But we
moved
probably
there. I moved to Fort Walton in 2008, and I
yeah,
just moved back to Georgia in 22.
I mean, Fort Walton ain't, but yay big. We know some
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
We'll
I
talk.
bet you know some people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all have to give y'all family reunions a little later. But
Oh, for
it's
sure.
also National Anxiety Disorder Screening Day. So
Oh,
I've been
I
Oh,
don't need to
diagnosed.
be
National
screened.
Anxiety Disorder. What?
I've already been diagnosed with anxiety. So
Yeah,
it's
I
more
don't think
common
we
now.
need a
Everybody has
screening.
it.
Everyone
Yeah,
has anxiety.
I
I
think
well,
that's a birth defect.
It's not a birth defect. It's just the fact of our stressful ass society.
I think everybody has it, so I call it a birth defect. I don't
No,
have anxiety though. Nothing
don't.
bothers me. No,
That's bullshit. Everyone gets anxiety at some point.
I'm never anxious or scared of anything.
That is
I got some
masking
places. I got some
hard.
places so I can test that theory. I got some places I can drop you off at that'll give you some anxiety.
It doesn't have to be like a
Nah, I don't think it's gonna give
place
me
or a
anxiety.
situation. It could it could be a memory. It could be a smell that gives you anxiety. It could be just a feeling, a vibe. Everyone gets anxiety.
A test? How are you when you
It
test?
was
I
it
had
test
test anxiety like a son bitch in college.
I did too.
That
I
shit
used to
was
throw up.
awful.
I am
Oh,
the same way all the time.
well, you
Oh.
either got some good weed or some trauma you're not looking at.
Nah, I don't smoke weed,
you
and
know,
I
you
don't
know
believe.
when
I
you
don't
First step is
believe trauma
accept.
controls your life.
Trauma doesn't control your
weed,
life if you don't allow it. You saying you don't believe trauma controls your life, you have released yourself from that reins. But so many people don't have that. Like you and Ali walk around with this bravado of I'm getting shit done and I have this awesomeness with me, which is awesome. And I love you guys for it. But not everyone has that confidence, honey. You have
Yeah,
to
that's why I didn't say
understand.
everyone. That's why I
you don't
said I
understand.
don't have anxiety. I said
You don't
me.
understand. I don't have as much confidence as you think I do. It's because a lot of people
Really?
they snapshot me. That's
He's an
really
No,
Aries,
I'm
it's
extremely
masked.
confident in myself. Extremely.
you know, I'm not saying I'm not confident. I am confident, but there are times where I don't feel so good and so confident. It's like, ugh.
No,
Sometimes I feel
and that's
But
like
that's
one of the most
normal.
that's you're human. Like
Yeah.
people will look at my readings that I do for the zodiacs and think that I have all my shit together. Honey, I do not. After those 3 hours when I am
but
a
people
warrior
are
for the
supposed to
collective,
think
I'm
it though.
freaking out.
But people are
I don't got
supposed
it
to
all
think that.
together, but
I
you
mean,
know,
but I'm diagnosed with anxiety and PTSD.
Yeah, because you're in the
Things
military.
don't.
yeah,
I mean, when
yeah.
things don't go my way, when things don't go my way, I mean, I've learned to deal with some things and learn how to calm down. But there's several times where certain things will kick off, and it's like, okay, I got to calm down. Okay, don't freak out. Okay, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, yeah.
That emotional awareness is a hard place to get to,
Hmm.
Yeah,
especially for men, because
Yeah,
they were taught so much that they can't recognize
yep,
their emotions, that they are just
I just
masculine
like
walls.
like
yeah.
I can't. I don't like height. Sometimes if I'm getting very crowded, it's like I didn't like Mardi Gras. I went to Mardi Gras one time, and
I
it
would love
got
to go to New Orleans. I could never do Mardi Gras.
no, it was so packed, and I couldn't move. And when I can't move my arms and shoulders and everything, I was like, "Oh God, I can't do this. This is starting to make me freak out and help." Matter of fact, when I went to the doctor to have a procedure done, they tried to stick it. They stuck an IV in me, tried to put an IV, and he missed. And he was trying to get it, and I don't like needles. I almost passed out. Yeah, go get somebody else and put it in my home. I'm like, dude, I'm getting hot. No, I'm finna pass out in this camper, you know.
No, like I get anxiety from like it may seem stupid, but flat irons. I
Really?
I refuse to flat iron my hair because when I was a kid, my aunt was trying to do my hair
And she
and
burned
she burned my scalp right at the tip,
To
right
the
at my
hot
forehead.
piece.
And I didn't like the heat and the sizzling of it anyway. I'm very sensory sensitive. I know because I'm autistic now. I didn't know when I was a kid. Uh, but like just loud noises, but that's also from a place of trauma and growing up with
right.
fighting. But like loud noises, aggressive noises, screaming, anything like that, my anxiety gets shot through the roof. Big crowds of people, uh, anxiety goes through the roof. It could just be a person in Walmart with bad vibes. I am just like, hey, I suddenly need crayons. Like I have to completely avoid situations that give me, and I know it's because I have become more sensitive as I have worked through things myself and released trauma. That was actually a huge thing that I was dealing with in April was releasing a lot of trauma that I realized was a lot of what I built my identity off of. So, like how Emred was saying, he doesn't believe trauma controls him. This was something I hadn't even realized I had ingrained to become everything that I was from a very young age. And so that was a lot of hard things to release. But the emotional awareness and the emotional accountability, all those things come with practice, time, and awareness and compassion for yourself. Every
Mhm.
person has the ability to do that. It's just we're not taught to do that. We're taught
I
to
think
suppress those
with,
painful
but
emotions.
with me, I just run to my pain points. I just jump in the fire and
You,
just let it get lit.
you're
You
a
know,
fucking Aries. You know nothing else.
Are you
it's
talking about
like,
your head on? What
it's
do you
just
mean?
like you
Fire?
can't really tell by now, but you know, I am Beijing fresh right now. You
I
know,
wasn't gonna say nothing, but I was gonna let you have it, bro.
oh yeah, yeah, you know, I am Beijing fresh. And if y'all out there that's thinking about want to give me a gift, go on Amazon and they got a family pack of Beijing
Shut
Jet Black.
up.
No, I'm serious. A
What are
family
you
pack.
going on about?
He trying to come up
And
that gravy.
y'all mail me that
Listen,
pack, a jet black Beijing, and
What
I
are you
love you forever.
talking about?
his hair.
So
Hair coloring for men.
yes, gotta be Beijing though. Now I don't like the jets for me and shit. That shit
No,
had you
don't
things
ever buy
stained and
hair
everything.
color from Walmart. Don't if you
Oh
love yourself or
shit!
you love your hair, never buy hair color from Walmart.
Or dollar store.
No,
Are you
that's
so?
So
Are
that's
you
speaking of
talking
dollar
about
store,
the
bullshit.
shed, sir?
you know dollar store sells steak.
Yeah, it ain't real steak though. It's like
That's
Yeah.
that printed meat.
I
it's
know.
like
That's
I was there. I
fucking.
was getting some
Hey,
steak supplies,
that
and a
hey, I
man
didn't have to
had.
make a meal out of them back. Well, it ain't a dollar no more. Back when Dollar Tree was really a dollar, shit, I had to make a meal out that steak a
Yeah, we
couple of
all
times.
have, but I wouldn't
Put
recommend
some
it.
Heinz 57 sauce on that. I see you, I see you coming, son. Yeah, hair dye. Yes, I dye my hair.
You got to
I am
stack three of them steaks
48
together just
years
to
old.
taste
You
it,
know
bro.
damn well my hair is not naturally black.
Maybe you eating them
That's
steaks
great.
is what caused you to lose your hair.
oh,
Uh-oh.
she
Better
said
keep
some
it down.
Shots fired!
persistence got you.
Shots fired!
Where's that
I mean,
bomb?
I'm being honest.
Where's the
You,
bomb?
Oh shit!
what you about to do?
Oh,
Is the soundboard working?
It
that's
sounds
my
like
soundboard is working.
oh shit! He finna drop some shit on you.
No, he ain't. That's
I'm not gonna drop a bomb on. I'm not dropping the bombs right now. I'm gonna be
Oh, he's
no.
being
I'm just
controlled
wondering,
for
like,
one.
like,
huh?
I'm proud of my Beijing though, or
You
whatever.
are.
Hey,
You are. You
You
should
know,
be a
I'm proud of
spokesman
you
for
for
that
manscaping. I'm proud of
Oh,
you for caring enough
absolutely.
about yourself to manscape.
Well, some people don't admit it. You know what I mean? You got those
Yeah,
fake
some people are
beards.
embarrassed by it.
Yeah, you got them sew on. You know, the men can now sew the waves on their
I ain't
head now.
doing that. I'm not doing that. No.
Ali, I'm not gonna let you wear no
Now,
lace front
if you
around me, all right?
ever in Marietta, Georgia,
Right.
outside of Atlanta, and you go to the Marietta Fish Market, it's this guy that working there. Now you talking now, he's just way overboard. I mean, you talk about crispy. This man, he used oil. I mean, that shit's so damn black. He's like, he ain't got no.
Like an
I
old
mean, like,
type.
this shit from like here is a straight line, and that shit's black, slick back, and then that shit comes down right here, and all around his beard, all that shit is like just jet black.
So he
No, I
using
don't
the
see no
sauce.
hair. I mean, it's like he painted that shit on. He spray painted. I don't know what the fuck he used to get that shit off. I'm curious to know what his
Permanent
clothes
marker.
look like. I mean, his shit crispy now. I'm like, I see him, man, when I was up there. I'm like, damn, you really crispy, but damn, dude, what the
Nah,
fuck?
I don't want no enhancement.
I don't know
That
that
shit
I
on
would
for
take
24 hours.
crispy as a
Wait, really?
compliment.
Huh?
I don't know that I would take crispy as a compliment.
I mean, what crispy means like it's flawless to us.
Like you got your like the lines like when you lined up and your edges is not
sharp.
nice. They call that crispy. You raise the sharp up. Yeah. Oh, you crispy. Yeah, that's crisp line.
Kinda thinking like some fried chicken or some shit. Or some
I'm a
burnt-ass
Southern
chicken.
girl. You can't blame me for that. My love language is food.
I understand. I hear you.
Sorry, I gotta try.
Yeah, Ali, man, you should be a spokesman for Beijing, bro.
Call me, baby. I would.
Beijing, get a sponsor.
And them pills from
Put
last
my
week.
boy on. He a loyal customer.
Talk about that. Hymns, whatever you got. We're gonna come back to that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to this holiday.
Oh, you doing part 2 of the conversation?
No, we're gonna
He
come back
hasn't
to the
finished the
hymns.
holidays.
But it is National Interpreter Appreciation Day. So for all of y'all that can interpret, whether it's sign language or different language, appreciate y'all. So whatever language that y'all speak, Negro Beijing is Spanish. But I need, hola, come on, stop. Know what I'm saying? It is also National Loyalty Day. Loyalty. Be loyal out there.
Loyalty above everything.
National Mother Goose Day.
What?
Okay. Why the fuck not?
Mother Goose.
Well,
Does that mean
Mother
there's
Goose?
a Father Duck Day?
That's tomorrow.
I never understood who was knocking Mother Goose up in that shoe.
Hey, watch out.
She had the same baby daddy or multiple baby daddies. I'm just curious.
Watch
Mother
out.
Goose is the one with the shoe, right?
Yeah.
They had too many children, she didn't know what to do. Somebody was creeping in that shoe. If I was a Timberland, somebody up north, something like that. So I was just curious.
No, that's where Rumpelstiltskin sent all the kids he stole.
Father Time was hitting that shit.
Curious to know, did she have the same baby daddy or multiple baby daddies that was knocking it up? Because she was getting busy. She was the first nursery rhyme hope.
Oh man, I just remembered the fucked up nursery rhymes my brother taught me when we were kids.
Shit.
He said she was the first nursery rhyme hoe.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
That was your first, as a man, that was your first introduction to hoeing.
Hey, man. Pause, man.
I'm just saying. It is what it is. Respect the Mother Goose.
Damn.
She lived life on her terms and the way she wanted to live it.
So you said Santa Claus, everybody was hitting that shit now, huh?
Everybody, every nursery rhyme person was hitting. If you couldn't score, go to Mother Goose house. Go to the shoe.
Dr. Seuss.
Everybody was hitting that shit.
Mr. Rogers
or go to Mother Goose. You couldn't go to Mother Goose's house?
Hey, you gotta go to Mother Goose. Just wrap it up, because she didn't use no protection. Your ass don't want that child window. That's why she didn't have to work. She was suing everybody.
So did he stop? Well, my question is, did he stop by the gas station and get the oils? I mean,
he got that honey.
Pinocchio didn't need it. Pinocchio was up there, just lie to me, baby. Tell me another lie. I'm going to tell this shit up. Is this all mine? Am I the only one? Yes, it's all yours, baby. Oh, shit. Anybody else getting this? No.
Called out today. What the fuck is going on?
What's wrong with you?
Stu goes to Germany and he becomes unhinged.
Oh my god!
Did you see our conversation from last week?
I saw something in Discord.
Yeah, that shit was tough.
I saw something.
Tough.
That conversation.
My last tour is National Skills Trades Day. So go out there and get you a skill. LinkedIn, Coursera, awesome, YouTube, whatever.
What's
Get you a
technically
skill.
what's
Look how you just
technically
Huh?
keep
a
going
skill?
forward.
What's the definition of a skill?
He said a skilled trade, so that's making me think welding, engineering,
Yeah.
Coding,
construction,
A
uh,
skill
coding.
is anything you can do to get you paid.
bricklaying, anything that you can do, building, carpentry.
That is,
Okay.
I do
Hey,
want to go. At some point, I am
hoeing is
going
a
to go back
skill.
to college, but it is only to learn things like welding and electrical work. I'm not going back to get a degree anymore. Fuck that noise.
Going back to college right now and learn electrical work or welding, you will make six figures and you will be high
Oh, honey,
demand.
I'm not doing
You
it
don't
for
have to
anyone
worry about
else.
a
I'm doing
job
it to
right
build
now.
my house. It's going to be for my house and weird ass sculptures in my homestead.
Hey,
I ain't going to
Ali,
be doing it for anyone else. And
would you say hoeing is a skill?
I said
I don't
one is
know,
a skill.
Emred,
Can't make
what's your
money.
skill tree looking like?
No, I've been off the market for 12 years.
Ooh, ooh.
It's also school principal day.
School principal day?
Shout out to one getting there. World Lime Day. And I was told it is National Cats Day.
Mm.
Wait, National Loyalty Day is also on National Lying Day.
Oh shit. So how's they go together?
Yeah.
A divorce.
Mm.
So shout out to my cat Toots. Tabby Cat Day. That's what it is.
Mm.
Tabby Cat Day.
Mm.
So shout out to the Tabby Cats
Tabby
Garfield.
cat.
around.
Have you guys seen
Garfield?
the new Garfield trailer?
I haven't.
No.
Chris Pratt is going to be Garfield in like a month. The movie's coming out.
Nice.
Good.
So
There's a new Lion King coming out. I think it's Mufasa in December.
yeah.
I seen that.
So
I seen
that one I've heard is going to be like it's Simba's pride, so it's going to be Kiara, Simba's daughter, learning about Mufasa and Tekken, which
Mm.
is Scar's name. Actually, Tekken means shit. And so
Mm.
despite being the firstborn, he was immediately deemed as a lesser. So that's why Scar, aka Jeremy Irons, the god, has always been angry.
Mm. Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
Tony
as an animal
telling
kingdom, you gotta
me.
be strong to rule.
Tony Sutton and Blog in Arkansas was telling me they got Beijing and sunnies all day. So, cuz if you love me, send me a box. If you really
I got
appreciate
you.
the content that
Grab a
I'm
case of Beijing
send
on
me a
me.
box.
Jet.
I need that.
Jet black. Now don't get that midnight cocoa bean. Get that jet black.
I need that black deal. Don't send me no blonde, no Chris Brown
I'm gonna
colors.
send you hot pink. I'm gonna send you hot pink and dare you to do it.
Uh,
Come on. Hey,
Hey,
you ain't no bitch.
you gonna die. Don't. I'm
yeah,
going
I'm
nowhere
gonna be
with
cussing
you.
you out. I don't do pink.
Come out there with a hot pink beard. I ain't talking to your ass.
Oh, I ain't doing that shit. That'll get me kicked on and bullied.
Oh, you definitely getting chastised.
No, gotta be jet black. Definitely. So speaking of what we're saying, Mother Goose, you guys are gonna love our radio interview that we
Oh
got
man.
coming up next week.
Who is it?
We got a radio show coming out, WDJY 99.1 FM with the lovely Adora LS, stands for Lifestyle. And Adora is into swinging, bondage, BDSM,
Hey.
kink,
And poly.
and polyamory. Poly. No, can't say amorous because they
Say
didn't add a
poly.
new term on the poly. So you have to just say poly.
She about that
And
life.
she tells some interesting X-rated stories about the lifestyle and how she enjoys it, and some things that she went into. I was like, ugh, I've always been afraid of, some of the BDSM that you get into, some of that stuff. I'm like, well, damn, that can get you 25 to life.
So, not trying to cut you off, but because I'm in the government, my coworker is big into that. And because she gets paid for it, she had to disclose it to our boss. And she's like, I have to tell him that I got another job. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, BDSM. I was like, huh? And she's
Yeah,
like,
it's a real big thing.
right. Like,
Ironically,
how do you go to your manager to tell them that you got a job and you're
Why get my ass whooped?
no, she's doing the whipping. She's whipping the guys.
She's a
Oh,
dominatrix.
She's a dumb.
Oh, okay, never mind. I
she
don't know
whip
the
an
difference.
ass.
Yeah,
It's
she would be what's called a dominatrix in that
Yeah.
position.
But how do you disclose that? Because you know, you got to disclose your
With the
part-time
coffee. With the coffee. You gotta soften that blow
Shit, nah, the
somehow.
lawyer,
No.
the lawyer got to be
You take your
present.
boss out for a drink.
I
You gotta
want to
take
hear this.
him out for dinner.
Like,
Boss, I got something to tell you. No, I can't tell you in here. So I whoop ass on the weekend. This is what
You gotta
I
have a
do.
lawyer there when you do that shit.
So literally, I get naked and I make mother get naked and I just beat the hell out of them all goddamn weekend. Whatever the fuck I can find. Sticks, whips, paddles. I'm just beating the motherfucker down.
That
I
sound
ain't
like
got
an
no, I ain't got no issues.
confession. You gotta
And they
sign the
love it.
NDA after I tell you this shit.
what's
Oh shit! I don't know how that went over with your boss because you like you
but
said you in the government.
but he was like, okay.
The boss be into it. If the boss makes it, they
yeah.
gonna
Hey,
take his shit down and be like, well, shit, beat me too.
Yo, how would that go over? He say, "Yeah, shit, I'm next."
Well, I mean, it's not a conflict of
See you when
interest.
your next show.
Yeah, it's
I
not a
wanna see if
conflict
you
of
good at it.
interest. So she can do whatever she wants. Like I work at the funeral home. As long as it's not a conflict of interest with our job, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah,
But I
okay,
was
okay.
like,
Well,
why do you
that's what's
tell
up.
them that you're into that? Why don't you just say you work at a club or something? She's like, no, I
Yeah,
have
that's
to be
definitely a weird
I
job to tell your boss.
Bless you. Bless you.
I really want to. I actually want. I want to go to a show. I've never seen one of the shows, so I want to go to see what goes
I'm
on.
good. I'm good.
No, I'm not saying participate. I just want to watch a show.
Let me find
All
out.
right.
Okay,
No.
so
They
I'll
don't-
use a voyeur. I'll
Thank
use
you.
a
Let us
voyeur.
find out.
I don't like getting
hanging up.
I don't like getting tied up and being a slave and getting
Yeah,
beat. That don't
no
appeal
handcuffs
to
and none of
me.
that shit.
Getting cut and some of them got needles and shit. And like I was telling her in the interview, I'm like, I went to when I was in New Orleans. You know, they got well, I don't know if they still got it, but you know, they got this penthouse sex store on Bourbon Street, and
Mhm.
you know, I got like the layout of different stuff, and I'm looking at it like this. I'm like, this shit reminds me of CSI. You know, I'm afraid I pull this shit out. Next thing you know, they gonna be cuffing me, and I'm too afraid to even try to be a dominatrix to somebody. And I damn sure ain't let nobody beat me,
Nah,
tie me up and beat the hell out of me. That just
I mean,
that
it
don't.
depends on what kind of you're talking about, but not beating the hell out of you. No.
No,
I used to get beat when I was
there's
younger.
a
I don't wanna
wide
get beat again.
range of like what's okay. Like 50 Shades of Grey, that is not okay. It has to be like from what I have learned from having conversations with people that do these things, there has to be a lot of open discussions. Like
That is,
Yeah.
Okay.
coworker,
Said
a
I'm
coworker that I had, not gonna disclose the place, but she and her husband had a relationship like this, and they had to have a lot of conversations about boundaries,
Mhm.
consent,
Yeah.
safe words. If someone like gets upset during, like it's okay to just stop and not complete the task. So like there has to be a lot of trust in those kinds of relationships.
Yeah.
And if you have that trust, then you would feel the intimate pleasure from that scenario. A lot of times in those scenarios, people switch like their personalities. If someone is a very dominant alpha kind of person in their everyday life, they will sometimes most likely be a submissive in the role because they would rather be taken care of than do the taking caring of. I mean, there's a lot of switchings, but that's just what I've read in my BL.
But yeah, she really breaks it down, and I can't wait to drop the video later on YouTube so that you can see her because, like I told her, you know me, I'm gonna get the inside scoop. I already know what a lot of people that's gonna be clutching their pearls is gonna say because they're gonna say, first of all, they're gonna say something must be wrong with her. She's got a mental issue. She's been hurt. She's got something going on, and she addresses that. She's actually been to therapy, and the therapist's like, "You're just fucking freaky. Ain't shit wrong with you. You just, it's just
I'm sorry, everyone
weird.
has dealt with that shit.
That's got weird turn ons, or kinks as she called it. It's very educational
Really?
video, huh?
When did you record this? When did you interview her?
Oh,
It'll come out this week.
it hasn't aired yet. It's coming up probably next week on the radio. It'll be on WDJY
Is
99.1.
that going to be okay to put on YouTube?
No,
Yeah, yeah. On YouTube.
I mean we didn't go too explicit, but it was a great interview. Uh, Explaining it. We're talking about swinging marriages versus normal marriages and just different something different. This is why we the lifestyle. We bring these different conversations that people are afraid to talk about.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like, how could you? You know, I could never be into a swinging or a poly relationship,
It's the
but
programming. It's the
but
programming of how we were
exactly,
told we have to be.
exactly. But when I go, but when you're on the outside looking in and you get to see the whole thing, and you're like, well, you can't be in a swinging relationship, but damn it, you cheating on him and he cheating on you. He got two, three women on you. You swinging, you just don't know the shit. That's the
So,
thing.
Facts.
not trying to get off topic, but there is a guy, he had 2 wives, in Virginia somewhere, and his house caught on fire. And so they opened up GoFundMe. They had 12 kids amongst the, I guess, 3 of them or 2, whatever. But the news article only focused on not the fire, only focused on him and his 2 wives, and not the fire. And I was like, okay, but he lost his whole house. But you're over here talking about, well, this is his wife number 1. They have 5 kids. This is wife number 2. They have 6 kids, and they all lived in this 4-bedroom house. I'm like, what does that have to do with his house catching on fire? Like, who cares? You know what I mean?
But that's the stigmatism that you get, and that's the thing. When you see Adora, she's a tall, slim, sexy. She's actually a pretty woman and very successful. She's actually a professional, a very highly paid professional. So she's not someone that's desperate to need anything, and she's been married. Well, she's not married anymore, but she's been married, and she could, like she said, she could have a husband at any point that she want to. But
Right.
requirements is he has been
No.
to BDSM and different stuff, and in her words,
Well,
he have to be able to be married to a slut.
you just took the words right out of my mouth, boy. That's the only thing I remember.
And a
Those
man
are
ain't
my
gonna be able to do that.
words. But no, she's a
So
very
good at
nice
that.
person, good friend of mine. But yeah, y'all gonna have to check that out. But it really,
Yeah, definitely.
and like I said in the
Definitely.
interview, I don't advocate for anybody to do what actually relationships are custom. There no two relationships should or are the same. So that's why I like
There's
when
no
people
way.
go right in their mouth and they start saying things, stay out of folks' business because you don't know their
Correct.
type of relationship dynamic. Oh, I see so and
Right.
so doing it. I got to tell her. No, you don't. Go mind your business. If you don't have a man, go get you one, and you worry about yours. Stay out of what they got going on because you don't know.
Heck, and then she find out she knows she didn't want you to know that she knew that shit. Then she's embarrassed. So that caused problems.
Yeah, and like I said, it's funny when you go back to the Bible, and I'm not gonna go too much in detail on
What?
the interview. Well, when you go back to the
Uh-oh.
Bible, there's nothing
Here
but
we go.
slavery and Borgerism. I mean, Moses and all them. Moses had what, 2 wives? King David had more than one wife, and King Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines. So they say. So after all of them got all they freak on and good, then they gonna tell us all we can have is one wife.
But okay, but that's different though. These wives were different than these new age wives. So you telling
What's
me
the,
that you're okay with 2 wives and the way female one is enough, right?
Hell yeah.
Exactly. So you have 2 talking back,
No, not at all. I'm good
right?
with one.
2 needy ass, 2 emotional ass female. You imagine, like, I want you to spend time with me. No, you're not talking to me. You're spending time with like
Fuck
one.
that shit.
I know I'm a. You imagine
I'm leaving. That's when you leave both of them to go work it out. Y'all go work it out.
He would
Hey,
jump. He would
you
jump.
lose your fucking mind, bro.
Okay, but Danny,
Yeah.
what about the reverse where a woman has 2 men?
I've
I
had
don't know how
one.
that's gonna work.
What do you mean? You have 2 boyfriends?
Yeah, like if it was poly and like everyone was
But
bisexual.
I don't think men are okay with that, right? They want us
not.
to be okay
If
with it.
they're
Men,
bi, if some
Well,
maybe.
yeah. So there are people that I've seen that does have 2 women that have 2 men in poly relationships, and then you see it on TV.
too much
Now,
work.
in my opinion, I think in order for a woman to have 2 or more men in a relationship, those men have to be bi.
Yeah.
And whether they say they are or they're not, I can't see two straight men laying down in the bed together long term. I mean, now if it's a train or a gangbang, which I ain't gonna go there, that's a different story. But I can't see two men living under the same roof with one
Nah,
woman in common, or more.
Unless
It
they're just
definitely
bros.
more.
Huh?
shit ain't gonna work.
Unless it's just like that toxic alpha male bro thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work either. And
That
then you
shit
got
ain't gonna
only
work.
one person. Can you just imagine as a
That's
female?
just a normal male. There can only be one captain of the ship, and that's the
Right.
Yeah.
thing.
If
Who's the
we
man
geared
of
that
that
way,
house? Who's the man of that house?
Oh, well,
He
exactly.
here
can't
we
get to.
fucking go.
We geared that way. You can't fight it.
There's no way as a female that I'm gonna be like energized to mess with two men on a
Every
regular
day. Every
every
yeah,
day.
that's tough.
Like one is enough, and then you roll over to sleep. But then the next one to my it's my
My
turn. Like,
turn.
bruh, like you gotta go Monday. You got Monday and Wednesday. He got Tuesday, Thursday. I got a break Friday and Saturday.
No. What about
Think
me?
about that though. I mean, it's a lot. It's
I
a
mean,
There's
cause
lot.
my thing,
all
And they over
kinds
here
of
like
different
all
You
this
better
people.
you better be doing your Pilates, goddamn
right,
it.
and
you
then
over there tearing it up, and I can't get none.
uh,
You.
no, I'm good.
Oh, you gonna get to him first? Oh, it's gonna be a fucking
Yeah, and
problem.
then the second round, you be tired. You ain't gonna be turned on. Well, he on the honey
I mean,
packet, and you over here like,
somebody come out like,
Right.
oh yeah,
He put
oh
your
yeah,
ass to
we did
sleep.
talk about pills. Oh yeah, I mess around and take one of them pills.
Oh, sorry, we gotta come
Nah,
after me. It's over for you, bro. She gonna be dead
nah.
time.
right.
I'm,
And when we're done, we're done. That's a mental, right?
my thing though, as a
That
woman,
is very.
and I guess a lot of women are okay with it. Are women okay with these guys that they know is bi?
Okay, I got a question.
Go
Here
ahead,
we
answer
Now,
the
go.
I
question,
want to
but go
play a
ahead.
video. I want to play a video, but it's going on YouTube, so I don't want to. I don't want to play it. So I have a friend. I know. No, I don't know. I'm 98% sure he's gay, right?
Okay.
But he's now having another kid by another female or same female. He's now about to have his second kid with this girl. And I'm like, do you really like her? And he was like, yeah, I do. And I'm like, but didn't you just come from so and so's house? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, so you are bi? And he was like, no. I'm like, make this make sense. Make this make sense.
He just ain't
So
ready to
like
tell
on
you yet.
the shower, he played a bit like his video. I was like, yo, like you are giving off like, is this just a cover up? He was like, no, I really like her. And I'm like, come on.
He just ain't ready to come out yet.
No, he's not, but he is very feminine and I love him to death. But I'm like, just forget what people think. Live your
It's
life.
it's not fair to the woman to not let
It's
her know.
not. It's
Yeah.
not. And I'm like, just live your life. Like you only and as a funeral director, I tell people you only have one life and only one time to do it. You don't get to do take two, replay,
Nah,
fast
ain't none of
forward,
that shit.
rewind. Like live your life because you're not going to be able to do as of what I know, you're not going to be able to do this again.
Hell, I mean, I guess women are okay when you look at some of our celebrities. Diddy, I guess.
Really, I feel like it's everyone's personal preference. And when you are stepping into a life of authenticity, if you are stepping into a life where you are just your true self, you are going to have things that rub people the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
People in poly relationships have a serious commitment to the emotional attachments to the people they're in the relationships with. It's not just a sexual thing. There is care for the emotions, there is care for the needs. Every person has a different set of needs and a different set of priorities. Like Adora, she fucking good on her for claiming her life the way she has. That is
Mhm.
incredible because there are so many people that wouldn't be able to go in that direction because of all the stigma. So incredibly proud of her as someone who is doing things that has stigma. I mean, everything that I'm doing has stigma between tarot cards and crystals and energy healing. There's the stigma of, oh, devil worship. Oh, she's going to suck out your soul and hex you. These are things that people can do, but not every person is going to do that. And we have to respect, we don't have to understand, we don't have to like, other people's lifestyles, but there is an inherent underlying respect for things that are different from us that is needed in this
Correct.
day. As like, it's not a woke mentality that everyone is suddenly becoming gay. Everyone's always been bi. It's
Yeah.
how much you want to accept that of yourself. And I know you two are going to be like, that's never going to happen. That's fine. I'm not going to beat the dead horse on that one. But transgender, bisexuality, non binary, arrow, these have all been things that have been documented since the 1910s.
King James was gay. We talked about that in the Bible. The Bible that everybody talk about. King James.
Oh yeah, why
Even,
do you think they got him to transfer from paganism to Christianity? They gave him the Passion of the Christ.
even the image that everybody prays to every Sunday. Go do some research, people. That person was also documented as a homosexual. So no, I
Hey,
mean to you, it is always, huh?
my philosophy is what happens in your home
Yeah,
I,
exactly. So
I
I
it
firmly
mean,
has
believe
no
if
influence.
you're not hurting anyone,
Correct.
if no one, if no person or animal is being harmed from your actions, do whatever the fuck you want.
Mhm.
Now, South Dakota's governor that just shot her dog and her goat for being animals, that I'm
Correct.
not cool with. That I'm not cool with.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I think
guys
we
had
worry about I
I
think
just
we
got
worry
to
about
comment
stuff that we shouldn't be worrying about. We have other stuff that we need to worry
quickly.
about.
it's
And
But
I
to
don't
answer
think
that
divisive.
we
person, the person just
do
messaged me. No, in my opinion, no. All men have not always been gay. Now, I personally, I don't not whatever. Like I said, I don't care what somebody else do in their bedroom or in their house. I am not going. It makes me not a bit of damn difference in the world what the hell you decide to do in your house. And I joke about Diddy and TD Jakes and all that, but that's their life. Although I heard what
Yeah.
nobody say from this. My only problem I have with Diddy is Diddy has not been voluntarily, but it hasn't been consensual in a lot of cases. Diddy just
Mhm.
pretty much raped Hollywood and the whole music business from what they say allegedly. From some of the
Yeah.
stories and the music stuff that's going and held it all over people's head, although Christopher Williams did say it was a lie. He called him a bitch ass, but I don't know. I don't know what the truth is. I wasn't there, and but that's my only thing is Diddy didn't do it in the right way. It sounds funny, but and TD Jakes, like I told people, if TD Jakes is a power bottom, I don't think he still got great messages. And if that is true what they say, he still got a great message. Don't leave his ministry and everything. He just like what he likes. I
Hey
mean, it is
man.
what it is.
No one said the preacher was perfect. Like he's still a man.
Yeah, oh
He just
absolutely.
like, yeah, and he like what he likes.
He just bringing God's word.
Also,
He
for
it don't
people
mean
saying that
he
men have not
100%.
always been gay or bi, just go look back into ancient Greece at any time.
No,
There
no, no,
were
no.
many,
Different,
many
different, different,
tar-
different. So no, no, that's not what we're saying. No, there have always been gay men in the world. No, no. Yeah, we do. There's always been gay men throughout the world. But it was almost like it's every man. What I was into what somebody was saying is all
No,
men gay and bi. And I'm saying
no.
no.
I
Shit no.
I personally think it is, but it's the mindset that you develop as you grow up that puts that stigma against it. When
The
I
state,
think
All
at
right, hold on,
birth,
wait. What do you mean that all men are once bi?
yeah,
like
yeah.
just every person, it's just like it's the stigma you build in your head around the attachments to the genders, the sexualities, and everything that goes along with that. I'm not saying that like we need to start labeling children as bisexual. I don't even think we need to start teaching them about that until they're 13 and things start happening in those areas. I think like the places
You
that
really
are just
have
like trying to get kids to like decide their gender identity in kindergarten, that is way
no.
too fucking
No, that's
much.
stupid to
I'm
me.
just saying, sexuality, somebody's sexual preferences or whatever, I don't think have to be taught. We just have to teach them how to be safe and go about doing it in a correct way.
Okay.
Sexuality is natural, and
I agree.
you are naturally attracted to what you're attracted to. Now,
Yeah, you
me,
can't stop
I
that.
love titties from the damn day I was born. Matter of fact,
You
they used to
what?
have to put titties. I was attracted to titties from the damn day I was born. I even got a nickname. I'm not going to even display that. My family used to call me
Nip.
on. Whatever, screw you. But anyway, they
What you
had to
call
pull a damn bottle out of my damn mouth because I love me some damn titty. When I came out the room, came out like this, grabbing him, looking, trying to get it. And I'm like, yeah. So, titty,
My
yeah.
bad, bro.
Dick, no.
So that explains
It
it.
was always
My bad, bro.
titties, everything else, screw you. So, I don't know what other people are doing, but I've never, and I can honestly say, there is nothing about another man that has ever attracted me sexually. Now, I
Yeah,
look at
nah.
some dudes, when I see like another dude that's built, and I be like, oh, cool. He gives me motivation to want to get my body like that and work out. So I can see, like, oh, damn, I like what my man doing there. He ripped, he got that going. I got to get myself together. I'm motivated and inspired by another man, but I have never been where it's like, he doing them squats still.
All right, man. Get the
No,
fuck out of here.
stop.
All right, talk.
Stop.
Well, like he do them pants he got never.
You can
My
stop saying
man,
that shit.
he's saying, I'm saying, if somebody went to jail, because I don't understand how you go to jail and be turned out. Because that's been my biggest fear ever going to jail. Is somebody would rape me and I'd have to kill their ass because I'm like, no, they can't
Yeah.
get away with that. That
They
shit.
gotta rape a dead body. That's the whole answer.
Knowing that you took my ass and stuck something in his ass, oh hell no! I just can't live psychologically like that.
There's no
And
way you
even
go
in
to
jail,
jail.
What are you gonna do when you have to get a prostate exam?
That's different.
That shit, well, I had to get them out through high
Actually,
school.
you know what I told you? They stopped. I
for sport.
started this story when I said I almost passed out because they was trying to put a needle in me and couldn't do it. I was getting a prostate exam.
Yeah.
They knocked my ass out and raped basically they put a tube down my throat
You
and
said
ass at the same damn time. So basically they medically raped my ass. So but yeah, they had to knock me out to do it. All I know is they got this damn shit in there. They told me to turn and look that way on my side and I turned. And when I woke up, I was in recovery. Well, actually, before they did that, I lied. They put a thing in my mouth with a hole in it and put tape around the shit. And I fell asleep with a damn hole in my mouth. And next thing I know, they ran up my ass and my throat. So yeah, there you go.
So you got
That's the closest that's the closest to bisexuality I will ever get.
They hit both
How?
holes,
They hit both holes.
Fucking London bridges.
And you said, let me take a drink of that.
I remember the first time I had to get a sports physical. That shit freaked me out. I was like, bro, this dude got to touch my balls. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What does he got to do with playing football?
Hey, stood there, Ted. I need to explain that to me and the doctors about them grabbing your nuts and making you cough. What does that tell you?
Well, they said they searching for
Testicular
hernias.
cancer.
They're looking for hernias.
They're
What is
looking
it?
for lumps and stuff. If when
Coughing,
you
make a
cough,
lump jump out.
No, and no, not in high school. They're looking for a hernia. They try to make sure you don't have any hernias. So they make you cough.
Yeah, I don't even think we knew nothing about testicular cancer back then.
No, not at 15, 16. Hell no.
Yeah, but back then they grade balls cough.
Yeah, they looking for hernias.
I never understood that. What's with the cough? I don't know.
You can't have like strains or hernias and shit and play football because you can hurt yourself real bad.
I don't know anything about sports ball. I was pulling from my medical knowledge.
Nah, yeah. So they just all they do they put their little pinky finger up on one of your balls and tell you to cough.
And that little piece be able to find.
They trying to feel something. If I guess it's it jerks or whatever, then you something wrong with your shit. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
That ain't very cool.
But I made sure my mom was in there because
that?
I ain't trust. It was an old white guy. I was like, Mom, you coming in here with me? Fuck that. He might try to get some.
Get your boy.
I was like, nah. But I got a funny story about that though. My brother gonna be mad I tell this shit. So he wouldn't play track. So they tell him to go get a physical. This fool went told the doctor he needed an STD. So they swabbed him. He was like, yo, they stuck the swab down their head.
That ain't no joke.
Wow. I said, how they do that? Well, that's what they told me. I said, no, what did you tell them you needed? STD? I said, man, you fucking? No. I said, why the fuck you need an STD?
It's like, what game are you in? He in the fuck game. You
I
good to
laughed so
go.
hard at him, bro. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah.
You clear.
Boy.
I don't
You
know
know,
how any of that goes, but when I was a CNA, I had to help one of my nurses put a catheter in a man, and that
Yeah,
wasn't
it's the
pleasant for
same way.
any of us involved.
Oof.
oh hell no, especially me. You gotta put me to sleep. You ain't putting no damn catheter
Yeah,
in me.
you're not sticking nothing down that head. They
Oh,
got it.
when I was in
No,
the
that's an extra
military,
load.
when I was in the military, they laughed like hell at me. We had to build our mobility. You know, you have to keep a. We used to have a duffel bag. I don't know what they're doing in these days, but we used to have to keep a duffel bag ready to go at all times in case you got deployed. They call it the mobility deployment bag.
Mm-hmm.
So
What branch were you in?
I was in the Air Force, and so
Y'all
basically,
know darn well you ain't about to deploy. I work with the Air Force. Y'all ain't deploying nowhere. They gonna send the army.
No, my
Grenade.
brother's in the Air Force. He's getting out like this week. He has been in Texas and Louisiana for the past 6
You're
years.
not going anywhere. I work
Ah,
with
you
I'm
know,
in the
look, when a war break out, who do you see flying ahead? Who, when you get those Marines and Army pinned down from gunfire, who are they calling? I need air support. I'm pinned down. Help us.
Tell them,
yeah,
bro.
but at the end of the day,
Exactly.
Speak your shit,
So
bro.
I was
Speak your
when the
shit.
Gulf War broke out,
story.
who shut the Gulf War down in less than 20 minutes? And I don't
Speak your
advocate the war,
shit, bro.
not that
Speak
I'm
your
for it,
shit.
but I'm just saying it was the United States Air Force ended that war in 20 minutes when we came in now with C-130s, with electronic C-130s flew over, blew out the grid from the air, burned all their targets where they couldn't move and everything, shooting missiles and everything. It was shit for the Army to do.
Talk your shit, Ali.
And
So
they
let
do
me
it with
say, in an office every day, right? When something hits the office, right? The first two people are running to my office. Well, I don't have any Marines. Is the Army? Oh, what do we got to do? I'm like, chill. And then 10
He
minutes later,
brainwashed. He don't know no damn better.
10 minutes later, here comes my Lieutenant Colonel from the Air Force. What do we got to do, Danielle? I'm like, yo, you got the Major of the Army running across the office talking about, what do I got to do? You got
They
the Air
freaking
Force
out.
about, yeah. And then you got the Navy talking about, oh, this ain't no, all right, it ain't my territory,
We got to serve these, but that's because we in there. We know we can get there quicker. Well, just tell us where to go. We can take off at over 500 miles an hour
but see,
and get where we need
that's why
to.
Brandon hasn't moved. He's a mechanic that works on
Correct.
the B-52s.
Oh,
And
yeah. So
those
he's
things
so
don't move unless
yeah.
they're going.
Yeah.
You call
And
us. You call us when you
frankly,
really want that smoke. When we launch and get in it, we about that action. We ain't about
Yeah.
that bullshit. We coming to
oh, you're
either.
right. You're right. Y'all are definitely, I'm an Air Force
We
brat.
come and smoke your ass and come back home.
That's why I ended up in Fort Walton Beach. My dad was at Herbert Field. That's the reason why I grew up in Fort Walton Beach.
Look,
Shout out to
Air
the
Force,
military. Shout out to all branches though. We
this is why I
appreciate
joined the
y'all.
Yeah.
Air Force. In the Air Force, I can wake up in the morning, yawn, go over there, kill 300 people, and be back for dinner. Baby, keep that steak warm. I'm about to lay in. While the
Damn.
Army is spending years and months over there doing what they do. And I'm not an advocate for war anymore, by no means, but I'm just saying, don't underestimate as we used to say, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
Oh shit,
Oh,
he going
yes.
back to his heyday.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I was packing
Mayday,
my mobility
Mayday.
bag.
Oh, yeah.
Packing my mobility bag, and on my mobility list of things that we had to have in there had sanitary napkins in there. And here I am from Alabama, so I never grew up around women in that area. I didn't know what the fuck sanitary napkins was, so I just bought some regular napkins. So I go to my side, and I'm like, man, I didn't see no sanitary napkins, so I just got these napkins to see what they were.
He laughing at your ass.
He started calling everybody over there. This fool here. Do you not see female only? I did not see female only.
God
They
damn.
laughed at me and laughed.
Oh, that's tough.
Yo, you told us on YouTube where you replay it back 1,000 times. You just confessed to something. You didn't just tell us. This is archive, right?
Not
That's
shady.
tough, brother.
Anyway, we over time. Y'all need to check us out right now. WDJY 99.1 FM. And
Yes,
of
sir.
course, we'll be back next Wednesday, same time, same place, in some combination. Y'all be safe out there.
y'all.
What did you say? He
You
broke
know
up.
what? Last week you didn't end it. We had a little sidebar
I
conversation.
know we did, but I'm gonna end it this time. Bye, y'all out there in South.